We are live, going to open a case I got back from PSA. Submitted 60 slabs back in October after Bowman Chrome came out. Hit those for about 3 weeks, got some stuff together and sent it out, along with some other Ulster stuff that I had. So we're gonna check out what we got back, see if there's anything good. There is a lot of color. There's a superfractor in there, a couple reds, some oranges, greens, blues, fuchsia, purple. It was a fun submission. It took a while. So let's see what we got. One box and another box, and this one's heavy. So most of them gotta be in there. We'll try to save the good ones for the end, but we'll go one by one and we'll see what we got. I don't know if anybody's ever submitted. There's a lot of paperwork you got to fill out for each card. Here's my submission grades on it. Just some packing. We got a no holder. So we'll see what the no holder is. No holder is they don't grade the card. They say that there's an issue with it. An extra card, do not process. So it looks like I slipped that Jeter in there somehow. I was opening up some of my old cards, so I did this without the paperwork, and I sent it back. Okay, I'm just gonna put this in a big stack. And we got this waiting on YouTube. I put the wrong link in. Says that link's working. Just got a message saying the link wasn't working, so we'll see if it is. We'll hold up just a minute. Alright, we got one person. So like I said, 60 slabs. We're going to go through them one by one. A lot of color in here. Mostly Bowman Chrome from this last release. I think it was September or October. And then some other breaks, some other random breaks that I was in. But a lot to look at. That's pretty sweet to see one of those come back. All full slabs. And gonna be some good stuff in here. So excited to find out the grades. We're up what we got so far. It's hard to get out. Cram them in here. Now like I said, I have one super. I think 2 reds, greens, blues, blue shimmer, orange shimmer, an orange. So a ton of good color in here, and I'll try to save the good stuff for the end. So where are we gonna start? So first up, got an Ellie De La Cruz that gemmed at a 10. That was in a mega box. That's out of 199. I'm chasing him big. I sold a bunch the night he got called up, and it just flew. And you know, he lived up to the hype for a little bit, and I think he fell back. But I like this card. It was one of the color number ones I hung on to, so got a 10 on that. So 1 for 1 on the 10s. We got some stands for any super good ones. But you didn't see it. All right, next up, that's a red, so we're gonna hold on to that one. Christopher Morel, Cosmic Chrome autograph. When Cosmic Chrome came out, that was like a ton of hype. Like everybody was into that like crazy, and it just like felt like it disappeared. I heard like there was like a Neptune or something, like some variation of the card they still have not found for any player. So maybe they didn't even make it, but that's an auto. I got a 9 on that card. I'm collecting Morel heavy right now, hoping he's got a good season coming up with Cubs. Next up, an auto, Yosi Galan, prospect for the Rangers. He's got a nice auto, 10 on that one. So we are at what, 2 9s and 2 10s right now. We'll stack them up so we can count them easier. Next up, Tristan Casas. That's out of 199. Got a gem on that too. That's a 10. An aqua. This one I'll probably sell. I don't collect the Red Sox that much, but it was a nice insert for him. Let's see. Turn these upside down. Got a Henry Cheville on the shimmer. Got a 10 on that one too. I actually got one of the supers of him, and that's the one that they did the buyback on. And Topps actually paid $7,500 for that card. It was fairly painless getting it back and forth to them. They were very responsive the first night that they dropped it. You get to fill out the email form. They got back to me within like 5 minutes, so they knew they screwed up and they wanted to kind of like sweep that under the rug as quick as possible. I sent them the card, and it took maybe like a week. They got my PayPal address, and just bam, the money was there. So it was legit that they turned that around, that program. Let's see, Colton Cowser sat in a break of 2021 draft. I bought the Orioles. It was like one of the last teams left. Nobody was buying, and I got them. So I think I got an auto out of that too on Cowser, but there's another 10. So doing good so far. We got 5 10s and 1 9. Rui Ramos, another 10 on the Speckle auto. That's a nice looking card. Again, it's probably one that I will get rid of. That is color. Another prospect, Samuel Basallo, another 10 on the auto. So when I submit, I've got a grader that looks at the sides of them. I pay a lot of attention to the fronts and to the corners. A lot of stuff that can happen to the back, and you really got to pay attention to the back too for like little imperfections there, because they could ding you. I don't pay attention to the back as much, but like I said, like I keep hearing about it. Take that one. Color. Joey Ortiz, another 10. Simple auto on that one. Again, got this out of a break when I was just chasing the Orioles. Big guy. Gonna peek at that. Here's Morel, a blue, a navy on the Mega. 8. That's not great. I really like that card. I don't know what's dinging it that much to get it an 8. The centering looks pretty good. Corners look fine. Again, like this is maybe where I'm not looking at the back. And it's the number up there, so that's not it. Okay, well, our first 8. So we got a bunch of 10s, a 9, and an 8 so far. Okay, another base auto. Daniel Galore, a 10 again. I can't see any difference between what's on here and what's on the other one. So the feed went away. So, well, I gotta fix this camera. I think I solved it. I don't know why the other one cut out. I'm learning. I've got actually like a really good camera that I can't get figured out. Like they updated the operating system on Mac OS higher than the camera, and they haven't released updates. So like I got a really expensive piece of hardware that's just sitting there, and I have to use my phones. Anyways, that's another 10. So what do we got now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 10s, 1 9, and an 8. One of the few football cards in there. Got an 8, Micah Parsons, Stars rated rookie. I was hoping this would grade higher. This was one I just wanted to dump, and they were going for a couple hundred earlier in the season. The Cowboys are doing good. I'm sure it's probably going to still, give me a little nice ROI. I knew it wasn't going to be great. There's some issues with the edge down there. That looks like just moisture inside the slab. Sometimes that happens. It's not wet, but it just looks like that. So yeah, a dinged up corner. I just took a flyer. So, sometimes when I'm filling out 60, I got a number in my head, and like if I'm at 53, I'm like, let me just find something more. Don't need to, but it's just how I operate. So another 8 on that one. That was a rush job by me. Another base, Davison De Los Santos. I got that, I think actually like in Filth Bomb break. I hit like a bunch, or they wanted to close, and there was like a raffle where they were giving these away if you bought like the last team, and there was like 2 of them. And it was pretty much for nothing, so I took it. But sold 1 raw, and then this one is a 10. So I'll probably sell that one too. Color, raw. Here's another from that box I got of the Orioles when I was chasing Cowser. A nice 10 on the gunner, chrome refractor. Back, it's still another prospect card. That's a nice looking card. So, yeah, it's a 10 pile. Also in that, Adley, and that's a 10 too. So, right now our gem rate is pretty good. I'd like to be above like 65%. 75 or higher is ideal, but we're well above 65 right now. So there's a 10 on the refractor, Adley. Trying to save the good color for later. There's another Morel prospect. That got a 9. It was a good one. I thought this had a good chance to gem. So I didn't see many print lines or any print lines really. QA the last 2 years has sucked. The ones they just released, it seems like a much better that they're taking care of the fronts of the cards. But it's hard, sometimes with these older sets to not have like lines running down them. Each variation. Color there too. There's a paper card, a foil, sky blue foil, Cheerio. Got a 10 there too. A lot of hype on this guy, man. He's gonna have to live up to quite a bit. He signed a monster contract, hasn't even stepped on the field yet. But there's massive expectations for this guy. He's playing in a small market, so he's not going to have media like crazy. But they're leaning on this guy to be the face of the franchise up in Milwaukee. So he's going to have a lot on his shoulders. Let's hope he pans out. I've got quite a bit invested in him. And he's supposed to be awesome. So I can't wait to see him play. So another 10 on that guy. Jackson. Man, they grade Jackson Holiday harder than almost anybody I've seen the last couple years. They want to keep those 10s down on Holiday. That's a first. I've got a 9 and 2 10s. And the 10s are hard to get. I don't know if they get it on Holiday. That is an addition. Alright, now we're getting into some color. Got some fun ones. So PCA, his cards went crazy when he got called up. I wanted to get one of his rookie auto refractor. All he was doing was running and playing the outfield. They weren't even letting him hit. He's supposed to be awesome. Let's see what he does in spring training. Maybe I'll try to get something now on one of his autos, because if he does show, then those are gonna go up even higher. But this is a 9 on his first. That's just paper. I want to get something rated from him. So I think I have like 2 or 3 cards in there. Yeah, there's a refractor prospect card that hit a 10, and that's when after he got traded from the Mets to the Cubs. But yeah, his firsts are going to be all Mets. That's another PCA. I think he had 3 PCAs. Yeah. Same card. Yeah, same card was the last one. Another 10 here. That's the hold on to that one. Another football card. Origins, Roshan Johnson. Threw that out. I think he had the first couple games, 2-3 games with the beat. He hasn't been playing great. Not breaking up any big runs. And the Bears' offense has only really woken up in the past couple of weeks with Fields, and he's the one doing the running. But nice auto on the rookie card. 9 on that guy. Here's one of the Coltons I got with the auto. I think it was like a case, and just had 1 auto hit on Cowser, so I was kind of bummed out about that. I was hoping to get something better on the first. I mean, the inserts are okay, but definitely the first is where you want to be. So another 10 though, so we'll take that. Okay, so we got good cards there, and we start getting into some color now. Just a minute. Here's Will Warren on the Yankees. Got a 10 on that guy. Vargas. This is one of the bigger chases in the Bowman Chrome. 9 on that one. Nice auto on that card. Those who are keeping count. 9s, 2 8s, and 9, 11, 12, 13, 4. Nothing lower than that. Where do we want to go? Let's stay with Cherry. So that's a nice speckle. That plays really well with his uniform. Looks really blue and gold on that. That hit a 10, so that's a real nice card. Getting into some prospects now. Alright, let's start hitting some color. Roderick Arias. Got the orange shimmer. That gemmed at a 10 also. feels like he's just been in there forever. It's out at 25. The thing with him though is he's shortstop. Volpe ain't going anywhere. Now with the fielding numbers he put up, his bat's gonna turn around. It was like the low 200s, got up to like mid 220s. Like he'll probably hit like 260 to 280. But he's got a little bit of power for his size. But his fielding was just sick. So I don't know where this guy's gonna play unless he's gonna go to second base. But 10 on that guy. So pump there. Another Arias. There's a first on that. That's a mega. Got a 9 on here. Any Yankees I typically buy or try to get graded because there's just so many fans of that team that it'll be a buyer. But Jay Cook on the A's. The A's actually had a decent price on the new Bowman draft. They're usually like the last team that you can get for $10, and they actually were like one of the mid-range teams this year, or just this last release. This is True Orange, 10 to 25, nice looking card. Got a 10 there too. The 10 stack is growing. Okay. Another Yankee, Kiner Delgado. Another 10. First Bowman on the Fuchsia Shimmer. Another shortstop. So now you got 3 in there. What are they going to do? Are these guys going to get traded? Probably best to start looking to get rid of them. Oh, Luis Serna on the Speckle. Good looking card. Another 10 there. So you can see the 10s here are stacking up. Where should we go next? This is one of the big chases. He did not have an auto in this set. I think he did. I don't know if he did in draft or not. I can't recall that. But 10 here on the refractor. Great looking card. He's supposed to be awesome. Okay, that's a big one. All right, Hans Montero, True Blue Yankees. That's a 10. Another shortstop. So you see what I'm saying? Like they're just loaded with shortstops, and what are they gonna do with them? But True Blue Yankees sells any day, especially on a PSA 10. So Montero, I think I saw some other Monteros in here. I had a, yep, here's another one. So purple on an 8. Ooh, third 8 out of the hits so far. I'm wondering where it is. Looks like there's there might be a little mark down here. I didn't see it before. I thought that was on the plastic. And then the back side, it's like a little ding in the corner. Okay, so again, when I say like sometimes I rush, trying to fill those 60. But purple, 53 out of 250, not bad. So he's gonna go in our 8 pile. Hans Montero blue, Hans Montero purple, and we got our rainbow starter kit going on here. We have a green as well. This is a 9. So somebody will probably be interested in buying all 3, because I'm sure somebody's going to be looking for a rainbow there. Blue Wave on Aiden Sanchez. The Blue Ray Wave, that's a 9. Nice looking signature on that one. Fire. Those always look awesome. I don't see. Yeah, the number's 150 on that guy. So another 9. This is a great card. Guanipa Auto Green, that'll be out of 99. He's definitely one of the players everybody's after. Not the best auto. Pen kind of fades out there, but somebody's definitely going to be looking for this card on a PSA 10 on the green. Someone's chasing that rainbow, and only 99 chances to get a 10 here. I'm sure the pop is going to be way low. 50. Let's look at this one. Jace Jung, Chrome Prospect Auto. Great sig on that guy. Tigers, he should be good. That pops with the light. Nice looking card. Another 10. So we're really doing well on the 10. What do we got here? Raymond Mola. I like this one, the yellow. Great color match with the Pirates. Hit a 9 on this guy, but card looks awesome. Here's another football one. Bryce Young. I'm in North Carolina, and he's, you know, the big hope for the team. He's not playing well right now. That team's doing awful, but it's great because I'm a Bears fan and we're going to get that number 1. But this card was pretty sweet on the introduction insert. Looks awesome. Got a 10 on that. Another Yankee shortstop. This is the second card we have of Delgado. True green. Got a 10 there. So great looking card. Gem that guy. Looks great with light hitting it. That's out of 50 out of 50. Here's out of 299. Rainer Arias for the Giants, outfielder. They just inked Jung-Hoo Lee the other night, who is the Korean MVP. Supposed to be one of the best pure hitters coming into the league. So he's going to be battling for an outfielder spot with that guy. But this card's great. Got a 9 here. Take it. Here's Harry Davis, Chrome Refractor first. Got a 10 on that. Was in a Pirate Break also on the 21 draft. Looking for an auto from him. Got a bunch of his cards, but this one was like a no-brainer when I looked at sending it in. So another 10. Okay. So green. A Christopher Morel on the True Green. Sweet card. Got the Wrigleyville uniform. The 2-layer eye black. It's just a sweet looking card. Got a 10 there. Looks awesome with the green and that ivy in the background. 24 out of 99. Okay. Alright, we got a couple fun ones midway through, looks like. And sent this in during all the hype. Coach Prime. Had this card in my collection forever and said, hey, what the hell? Let's see if it grades out. Wasn't expecting much. I'm actually happy with an 8 here. I thought it'd be probably like a 6 or a 7. It's just hard to keep these old cards. You can see like a little white marks at the top there, a little bit at the bottom. Corners are a little bit soft, but I want to get it in a case that you can keep it a long time. You know, it's a cool card to have. And this is one that I've had, God, since 1989. This was one of my original collections. So, got an 8 there. Another fun one. Michael Jordan, baseball card from the White Sox. Collector's Choice made blues, they made silvers, and they made golds, and they never hand out 10s on these. So I don't know, maybe like an 8 on this guy. Oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting a 10 there. I picked, the one that I thought was going to be the best with the best centering. This was actually in a book. And sometimes when you take them out of those old books, like it can kind of like peel some of the ink off of it. But I got this one out and I got a 10 there, so that's really, really sweet. It's got the silver signature, not his. It's just a facsimile, but this will be a nice one to keep in the PC. 10. That's fantastic. Okay, on to some image variations. These were refractors, short prints. They're not numbered, but they're just like really short prints. An image variation on some of the stars that were in this set. So I've got a 10 on the Tristan Casas. Riley Green, 9. He's got that throwback Detroit uniform on. Sweet looking uni there. I think the centering was just a little bit too far off on this one, but nice card. I just wanted to get the SPs graded on this. And then the last one, awesome. We got a 10 on the Morel. I love this card. He's got the Field of Dreams uniform on, coming out of the cornfield when they played the game in Iowa this year. That's definitely one I'm going to hold on to, especially with the 10 on that short print. Awesome card. Now we're going to get into, let's see, we got 50s, we got 10s, we got 1s, we got a couple 5s, so we are going to go in reverse order. Okay. So we got an orange. I know this Ramirez is an orange, so that's going to be out of 25. Orange shimmer. Okay, got a 10 on that one. Mets outfield prospect. Color match, so double color match. So you got the blue to go with the uniform, you got that orange shimmer to go with the Mets uniform too. The whole thing just sings. That's perfect. Nice 10 there. I know some Mets buyers that'll probably want to take this card. You got Spencer hanging out. So Spencer Jones, Speckle. I actually got like a ton of his autographs and some breaks and some boxes I bought. Not the firsts though, just in newer sets. So I'm like swimming in his autographs right now. But he's supposed to be a stud. That's another outfielder. Now he's got Soto. He's got Judge. So it's going to be a full house back there. Not all these guys are going to play, which is kind of scary with the Yankees and collecting them. They only had like 2 guys, I think, in the draft set that just came out right now. The Yankees is usually one of the highest costing, and it's one of the lowest costing in the draft right now. And that's out of 299. So 9. So Dylan O'Ray. Got a Prospect Gold Shimmer Auto for the Brew Crew. So color match there too. That card looks fantastic. That's 10. Shortstop in their farm system. Welbin Francisca, he was one of the chases for the Guardians. That's out of 50, 11 out of 50. Got a 9 there on the Gold Shimmer. Not bad. And then Cam Collier, he was hot in the original Bowman that came out earlier in the year. And I don't know if he's lived up to the hype as much. Everything went to Ellie, and then Matt McLean blew up too. So this is out of 50. And Gold Shimmer, got a 10 there. So that's a great card. The gold and the red always looks good together. Another 10. All right, we are closing in on the end. We've got a 50 that I had graded, a gold, mini gold diamond, and then 2 5s in here. And then I got 2 inserts that I wanted to get graded. Got these in some breaks that I did myself. So Babe Ruth. I don't love the Prism set, but there was this Babe Ruth and it was a manga, and it's like a comic book look. These things were selling like crazy, like $600, $800 when they first came out. They dropped down to about $400. I really like the card. Might keep it in my collection, but I wanted to see what it would grade out at. And got a 10 in this one. But it's a sweet looking card. New take on Babe Ruth, and you know the light hits it pretty nice. But happy I got a 10 there. This is a Derek Jeter out of 70, 7 Wonders. That was one of the big inserts. I think it was in Cosmic. But this was a super hard card to get, especially like a numbered Jeter. So nice, got a 10 there. Fantastic looking card, pretty sweet. 7 Wonders, so they got the 7 Wonders of the world, and you know they got Jeter in there. This was actually Prestige. But that's sweet. And 10. So fantastic on that one. So, all right, last 4. Javier Sonoja. There's a guy collecting a rainbow who's hit me up. He was looking for a red forever. I had just sent it out like that morning, and I saw his post saying like, "Hey, you got red." And I'm like, it just went to grading. I'm not gonna get it back for a couple months. Hey, the red's here. I'm gonna show it off tonight. And he's like, I just bought a red shimmer. So we'll see what we do with this one. But if he's interested, I'm totally willing to give it up. Ooh, an 8. Man, okay, like the centering's not the best, to the naked eye. I guess it looks okay, but that's tough to get in. They grade harder the lower the number, which is making me scared about that super that I got at the bottom. Looks like the corners could have been better. This one, if that guy doesn't want it, this one I may send to a cleaner and have him break it and resubmit. Because I don't see an 8. I mean, I gotta believe it's a 9 at least. There's only 5 of these. So 2 will probably never see the light of day. 3 will be out there, and I'd like at least a 9 on these reds. But an 8, that's real tough. Okay, Hunter Brown, another red. This is 5 of 5. This was in one I broke myself. And like I said, 9. They are grading hard. That's a great looking card. I don't know where, it's got to be centering. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect. I'll take the 9 on that one. No print lines, but card looks awesome. So 5 of 5. So one of the bookends. All right, this card, Brandon Mayea. He was probably the biggest Yankees chase in the last release of Bowman Chrome. This is a gold shimmer out of 50. or no, not gold shimmer. This is a mini gold diamond out of 50. This was the one that more people were after. Obviously, the true gold is going to be the #1, but this is where people were looking. I think that this card was going to grade 9 or 10, hoping for a 10 here, and we got the 10. So, and it's auto. So this will be one that I'll probably auction off because this will take a nice profit on. But that looks awesome. That's a sweet card. There's always like, hey, do you wait till spring training and see if he blows up? I don't know, man. That outfield's kind of stacked. So I don't know where he's going to fit in. All right, last up. See here? If you can see, that says 1 of 1. This is Jung-Hoo Lee from the WBC set. So Topps put players from the World Baseball Classic in. He does not have a first Bowman, and he just signed with the San Francisco Giants. So he'll have a first Bowman coming up in Bowman whenever that releases this spring. But technically, like, this is going to be his first because this is his first Bowman card. It is a super fractor, so it's 1 of 1. And let's see what we got. Boom, we got the 10. Awesome. So I'm gonna probably put this up in some of the San Francisco Giants pages, see if anybody's interested what they're looking at. But this card is awesome. You know, people say like, oh, it's the next Ichiro. Like, no one's gonna be the next Ichiro, but like, this guy's supposed to be able to rake, so we'll see what he can do. All right, that is all the cards that we have. So if we look by stacks, you've got the 10s, the 9s, and the 8s. So 5 here, 15 here. That means we got 20 here. That's a 67% gem rate. I'll take that anytime. Disappointed in a couple of these on the 8s, but really happy with the 10s that we got, especially these last two, hitting the super as well as hitting this Brandon Mayea. So thanks for tuning in. You know, if you want to see more of this, like, share, drop a comment to let us know what you think, and make sure you check out collector.com. We're a site for collectors, by collectors. A lot of what you see here is going to go on my collector page, and we've made this site for you guys, the collectors, to come in, take the treasures that you have, show them off for the entire world. Nobody's going to see them down here, right? But they'll see them on my page, and that's what we made it for.